Good morning, everybody. Terry Hart is here with the latest in entertainment. Good morning, T.
Good morning. How are you? Welcome back.
We've got the animal
memo. I wasn't here yesterday. I know we did.
Animal print memo.
I didn't. I just got the fruit. I've got avocado on my shoes, and I've got
Tropical
figs
fruit.
and tropical fruit on my shirt.
Amazing.
But what are we talking about?
I'll never get
this
scurvy.
morning on breakfast television. So the Spice Girls are batting
Wow.
0 for 2. They're now in Cardiff. We heard that their opening show of the reunion tour in Dublin was plagued with sound errors.
People were walking up.
And now it seems their second night, same thing.
Different venue.
Different venue. So, I mean, the thing that's interesting is there's a thing about traveling musicians and concerts. They have a sound check.
Yeah.
So what is happening? Obviously, their sound check. I'm going to put this out there. This has not been in any documentation. This is just my idea.
It's Terry's speculation.
My speculation is that maybe they're having a problem finding the balance between the backing track and their lip singing.
Oh.
And I love me a Spice Girl. Do not get me wrong.
Tara went there.
But I am saying that there might be a technical problem with that.
No, that's fair.
But do you not iron that out before you even hit
Excellent
the road?
point, Mr. Peterson.
Like,
I would suggest you do. It seems they did not.
no, apparently.
And I was going to make some bad jokes about Spice Girls expiring and stuff. but that might be a little hard. And listen, they deserve they're excellent. They change people's lives. They make great, fun music.
But if you can't hear them, what's the point? That's the whole point of the concert.
Yeah.
You don't just want to see them dance. You want to hear the music and sing to it. Mal B, as a judge at America's Got Talent, knows how important it is to hear the person project. So they need to sync that up real quick.
Absolutely.
And find an answer, or this is going to be a bad luck and they'll have to shut down.
Yeah, it's already approaching disaster territory.
Well,
It'll all be forgotten if suddenly they can turn it around. But if they have another couple of shows like that,
right now, Posh is
this is
like
what 12 shows on the tour, right?
And there were like certain sports teams that were down 2 and came back to win. So
good point. Right now, Posh Spice
It's the best
is
of
like
12.
Maybe
that bullet.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
She definitely did. But I feel badly for them because I'm sure they want to deliver excellent shows to their fans, and it's just not turning out that way.
You're right.
They got to fire some sound guys, get some new people in, and just really have an amazing few shows ahead of them. That's what I'm hoping for.
Once was an innocent mistake, twice, I mean, unacceptable. People are taking the time out of their day. Yeah, it's
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me.
I love that saying.
Unless you're George Bush, and then it's fool me once, fool me twice. Remember what he did?
Yeah.
All right, let's move on.
over and over and over.
Well, audiences weren't fooled by the 98% fresh rating on Rotten Tomatoes for Booksmart. It did not perform at the box office as well as people wanted it to. And it sparked this huge conversation about Hollywood and the kind of movies we're making and the kind of movies we're not making. I don't know why I'm saying we, like I'm in Hollywood. But I spend enough time down there, I guess. Basically, the criticism around Hollywood is that there's no original ideas. Then Booksmart comes along, and it's
Shakespeare wrote them all, so there's nothing original about anything.
But Booksmart is an original idea, right?
It's great.
It's a completely original. It's not based on a movie. It's not based on previous characters. You look at the top 3 movies at the box office this past weekend. You've got Aladdin, not original. John Wick, which is the 3rd sequel in the series, and then you've got Avengers Endgame, which is number 22 in the Marvel franchise.
I think it was just up against behemoths.
It was up
just
against
the
behemoths, and the notion is that it's not an event movie. People don't feel like they need to see it in the theaters.
Absolutely.
The problem with that is when people don't go see it in the theaters, Hollywood stops making them for theatrical release, and we're seeing more and more like things are being made for streaming services only. And there's a whole analysis around, you know, how that has changed the kind of independent movie world. Movies that were made for like between $25 and $40 million are now turning into streaming services shows.
And there's still a cachet for having a movie come out. And I think that it gives it a little oomph to it, as opposed, because it just tends to disappear into the ether when you're putting it on TV sometimes.
I think,
like when you have that original release, it gets people talking about it.
Award
and a
season's
chance to
going to
grow.
look at it, though. I think it'll get critical acclaim. It'll live online, I think, through streaming services. And Olivia Wilde tweeted, guys, please go see my movie, because it's female-directed, female protagonist, fresh new story, to your point. And she's like, we have to show the movie production houses that these things have legs. 100%. So she's asking people to go see it. But with that rating, I think it will continue, just in a different way. It was just bad timing.
And it may be a slow burn, too.
Slow burn.
Right? You'll have it'll go for a long time just at those numbers going along.
Coming up, Dave Stewart from the Rhythmics.
Ooh.
Sweet Dreams.
I'm made of these. Who am I to disagree?
As they're
New
singing,
show,
we'll send
Songland.
it over to Melanie.
Nice one, guys. That was impressive.